Do it, lads.
Just got the alert. PFC's live, 293.
We're live.
What up, what up? What's up, guys? PFC 293. We are in here doing a remote cast. Had a whole bunch of ish to do today, so weren't able to get together to do this, but we decided remote is the way to go. Get you guys your fix, your steroids, your hookup. Before we get into it, quick introductions. I know we don't do this. We've probably done this maybe 3 times in the entire history of the show, right? But anyway, I'm Tiki.
I'm Tom.
This is Al.
And this is the Snackster.
Damn, man, that was some epic delay right there, guys.
I was trying to be a gentleman, let people go ahead of me. I'm holding the door open.
You know what?
Chugging Powerade.
You know what? I like that, Al.
Bro, I wanted to save the best for last, bro. That's how it goes.
Yeah, as long as you know your place, you're last.
It's starting already, dude. Starting already. All right, let's get into it. We're talking about the third to last matches for the EPL. It's match day 35, just behind us. Let's open up with the big one. Wow, man, I can't even call this the big one, dude. Let's just say highest ranked game, combined rank. But this game was after the first half, it was a flop. I'm talking about Man United 1, Chelsea 1. What are your thoughts on this game, boys?
David De Gea saboteur.
That's what I said, bro.
David De Gea wants to transfer.
I said it last week, bro. No one was. Bro, he did this.
Snacks. I'm gonna stop you there because you were saying get rid of the guy. No one's saying that. You're still saying that. I'm not saying get rid of the guy. I'm just saying he wants a contract. He wants to change. He wants something. He's not settled. Clearly.
Been at the club for 8 years. How are you not settled,
from
bro?
40 yards out.
8 years at the club, bro. Not settled. Fucking word,
Dude,
bro.
You still don't sell the guy. We would be irrelevant if it wasn't for this guy the last 5 years.
No. Here's the thing, and here's the common misconception I think comes when I say I want to sell a player. It's not that I it's not that I hate, listen, De Gea, obviously.
Say it.
De Gea and I, we've had a really rocky relationship the past couple of weeks. Listen, there comes a point where you've given all you can give to a club, and then it's time for you to move on. I just think we're at that point. I don't think De Gea is getting any better. He's not the best goalie in the world.
Snacks. Time out, man.
You think he's in decline?
Oh yeah.
You think he's in decline at 28 years old?
First off, he's 29, and secondly, yeah, I do.
Is he 29 now?
He's 29.
So that save
Was
against
his birthday yesterday. Anyway,
that save against Higuain. What do you call that one? That little fucking backhand he gave.
Oh, I say Higuain just sucks and can't finish.
Come on, dude. De Gea literally punched the fucking ball with his hand.
Then what do you say about his error on Rudiger's goal, bro?
I say it happens. For me, I'm not going to get carried away. This guy was player of the year 3 years in a row. I'm very happy.
4 years in a row.
Come on. Thank you for the correction, bro. That strengthens the point.
I got you, bro.
For me, I love Solskjaer's reaction here. I love the players' reaction. This is a guy who's given his all to the club in our darkest days. Sure, man. Sure, it's frustrating to see a goalie make these kind of errors, but we know what David De Gea is about, and I'm not going to judge him on 4 or 5 errors. Of course, that sounds crazy when you say 4 or 5 errors in the last. Was it? No, it's 3. It's 3 errors in the last. Yeah, that's what it is.
I've never seen this. I've never seen a goalie at his
I've seen it. You know where I saw it?
This many errors in a row.
You know where I saw it? Neuer. I've seen it with Neuer. He went through that bad patch, then he got hurt, then he came back. And I said, it's hard to bring back a goalie and play him 90 minutes. And the first few games he was back, he just made errors because, again, he plays on the line. You know what I mean? Neuer takes those risks.
That's understandable when you're coming back from injury.
Yeah.
But De Gea's confidence is just...
Yeah, he hasn't been injured.
Yeah.
So, that's what I mean. It's there's clearly something.
He's not focused.
Yeah,
he's not. I think it's the squad confidence, man. Squad confidence. No one's playing well at United right now, and usually we've sort of papered over the cracks in that De Gea has kind of bailed us out. When we finished second last year, De Gea was a huge part of that. And in previous years as well. And I think being back in this race is also partly De Gea. Obviously, he doesn't score goals or whatever, and we don't have that many clean sheets. But, man, the guy makes saves. I'm not going to turn on him right now already. I think keep De Gea. If he wants to leave, let him go. Let's say that. Let me get that out. If he wants to leave.
But is that what he wants, you think?
Exactly.
Is his mind on Spain? Is his mind on somewhere else? He has 1 year left on the contract, as most people know. So it's either you sell him this season or you let him walk for free next summer.
again,
that's the dilemma. Do you hold him for another year, knowing he's going to leave, he's going to walk, or do you cash in?
No, I think you have to cash in because he's the top war. I know.
Yeah, and common misconception, like when I say I want him to leave, if someone were to come in for like 80 mil, 100 mil, something crazy like that, I don't think anybody would. With a year left on his deal, I think people would rather wait. But you accept that deal, and then you rebuild, you work from there.
Yeah, but I think
it's
the same thing. It's the same thing.
2 years ago, you were gonna decline that deal. You reject that deal.
Yeah,
because it was that good.
I think, but now it's like what, like I understand. And I feel like you guys harp on the past a lot, but like going forward, when I'm looking at De Gea, like for me personally, like what to Al's point, his head's not in it. He's distracted. His confidence is shot. Bro, you have to sub him off, and you got to put Romero in there. I'm down to put Romero in 2 meaningless games at the end of the season.
No way, man. No way, dude. Look, I understand.
Snacks on this.
All right, no, that's fine.
You've had
dude, as much as go ahead.
Tom, if this was in the middle of the season, I'd be with you guys. But these are the last 2 games. These are cup final games. Sure, he's made errors, but for me, it's not like Romero's. It's not like it's Ter Stegen and Cillessen. You know what I mean? Like it's not that relationship. Romero is significantly lower than De Gea.
No.
Absolutely, dude. Absolutely.
Romero was our cup
right standard, right? If Lukaku's cowage for 5 games in a row,
no, goalies is different, bro. Goalies is different.
Let's talk about it. Romero,
it's errors. Goalies is different, but he's making errors.
Let's talk about this too. Like Jose's first season, Romero was our Europa League Cup keeper, and he won the Europa League for us. He helped us win the Europa League. De Gea wasn't there. Like, to say that's disrespect on Sergio Romero, bro. I'm not saying he's anything glitzy or glamour. I'm not saying he's the answer to replace De Gea for the next 4 or 5 years. But like right now, and assuming we were to sell him in the summer, for the next 12 months, 16 months, I would be fine with Romero at the back, assuming we would upgrade on our defenses as well.
I just want y'all to keep the same energy. That's it.
No, but it's different for different players, bro. Like you can't treat everyone the same. That's not how life works. The reason I go in on Pogba is because he doesn't want to be there. He came out in the media and basically said that. Like that's why I go in on him. Lukaku, that's fine. And then what did I say in the group chat? I said if Lukaku doesn't want to be here, you can go. Same thing with De Gea. I even said it in this conversation. If De Gea doesn't want to be here, go.
I'm talking about performance. If you're not performing,
no, but it's different. You know. Agreed, but you know it's different, Tom. You know, like obviously in a perfect world,
this is a scenario where we're talking about 4 errors, like in succession. So currently his mind state is bad. So take a break, relax, have a seat,
figure it out,
and then
figure it out.
But he won't figure it out. He won't.
Jeopardy, that you're not an automatic starter, that you have to fight back. Okay, we'll bench you for 1 game, and then next game you come back.
And if he doesn't figure it out, then he has no place at the club. That's the difference when there's levels to this shit, bro.
Now for me,
there is levels.
Fuck off with his levels, man. When are you gonna cut this guy some slack, dude? Let this guy have his down form. Big deal for every blunder he's had a world-class save on the other side.
Bro,
of it.
you can't.
He's still pulling saves out of his
especially with goalkeepers. You can't play yourself out of form. You rarely see the ball. You see the ball like maybe 3, 4, 5 times in an entire game.
But you absolutely can play yourself out. We see it all the time. You can.
With field players, we see it. With field players,
at goalkeepers, we see it as well, dude. There's not a lot of rotation on goalkeepers. There's not a lot. There isn't. We see it all the time. Exactly. So, like, look, I hear you. What you guys are saying is not crazy. I'm not sitting here saying you guys are false. I'm just on the other side of this. I think, for me, De Gea has done enough to have a long leash. If Pogba can get the fucking long leash that he got, and he hasn't done 10% of what De Gea does. And by the way, you can call out Pogba's stats. 6 of his fucking 13 goals are PKs. So he's having a 7-goal season, which is good, but it's not.
Of the year, bro.
Of course, bro. Great, bullshit. Great. And where's that have us? 6th place? Great. I'm glad he's getting individual awards.
What about De Gea's 4 Player of the Years back to back to back to back?
Exactly.
That's 6th place, bro. It all works the same. We can go back and forth.
It doesn't work the same. It doesn't work the same. Certain players get more of a rope than other players, and I think, in my personal opinion, I think De Gea has deserved more rope than other players.
I agree with that, but I'm saying he's at the end of his rope, and I'm not saying he should.
That's where we disagree. Yeah. No, I know.
I'm just saying you make 4 errors as a starting goalkeeper on Manchester United, bro.
In a row.
I don't care if it's Schmeichel, bro. You get dropped for 1 game. Bring in somebody.
And again, I would 100% agree with you if we're in the middle of the season. 100%, I would be with you.
What does
It's
it say
the
for
last
confidence?
2 games. Exactly. We're talking about signing
You're
him.
gonna kill this guy. You just said.
What it potentially accomplishes is actually you getting results. You actually not making errors in the back.
Or we lose a goalie. Yeah.
Okay, but you gotta look at it like this. And that we talk about what the rule of attrition of what you were saying, but like at the same time, if we're getting results like Tom was saying, that should kickstart De Gea in the head. Be like, yo, I got to step it up if I want to get into this team.
That's short term. That's short sighted.
Exactly, man. It's short term thinking.
We have 2 games, bro.
Exactly.
It's in the short term, bro. It's in the short term. You're saying we have 2 cup finals.
No, that's reactionary is his point. That's what he means by short term. It's like freaking out.
Your next match is Huddersfield. So that's a perfect type of a game to drop.
But Romero,
no, it's a perfect game to back De Gea because he's not going to get shot at. This is the game to get his confidence up. This is the game. Huddersfield is the game. Huddersfield got pumped by Liverpool 5-0.
Maybe I would agree with you on the longer,
to get his confidence up.
Maybe I would agree with you more on the longer leash thing if he wasn't amongst all this transfer speculation. It was
That's a fair point. That's a fair point.
You know what I mean? But now, like, I feel like he's climbed the rope faster. Like, I'm climbing the rope faster. I'm like, all right, like, if this guy doesn't want to be here, that is a huge part for me.
Look,
if I'm thinking, okay, like, I know that if we drop him or this continues something, he doesn't want to be here, he wants to push for that move, I'm taking him out, bro. I don't want him to be in this team if he doesn't want to be here.
So why is Pogba still playing? Why aren't you pissed that Pogba still playing?
Oh, I'm pissed at Pogba, and I made that suggestion, but like with Pogba, like,
go ahead.
I guess that's not a bad idea.
Yeah, man.
That's not a good argument. No, it's not bad. It's not a good argument.
Track, dude. You got your favorites. I get it.
No, it's not that. It's not. It has nothing to do with favorites. And I've called Pogba out in the show. I want to make that sure. If like
first time was last week or 2 weeks ago. When
he made that.
But Tiki, Ole still played him. Ole hasn't.
Thank you.
Pogba.
Why? Because he's world class. Because he's world class like De Gea. He's working. You let Pogba play through it. All his lazy shit, all his giving the ball away, costing us points. He got to play through.
Let me ask you a question. Was
because he's world class?
Was Pogba the reason we essentially lost this game today? Was he
today? No, but in the reason we're in 6th place, he does play a role. There are games he gave away points.
So does De Gea, bro. So does De Gea.
Absolutely, but Pogba kept playing. Pogba kept starting. They let him play through it. One, because it's Pogba. He's world class. And 2, who are we going to fucking put? McTominay to bring up Pogba's production? We're going to bring... Thank you.
Of winning is with Pogba in there.
And our best chance of winning is with De Gea.
But check this out. Your remaining 2 fixtures, Huddersfield and Cardiff. So I know Cardiff is fighting for their lives, but you drop this man.
No way, bro. You drop him for oh, we don't trust you against Huddersfield. That's what it says. That's what it says to him.
We don't trust you against Huddersfield. You fucked up against Chelsea. You fucked up against this dude.
And therefore, we don't trust you for the next one. You're gonna sit down, get your head together.
You're all for him.
And you know what it does when you put him right back in? Exactly what's happening with Bellerin at Arsenal. You have no competition. You're going to be the first name in the team sheet every week. That's why Bellerin has regressed. So, like, bro,
Bellerin's regressed because of injuries, bro.
No, 3 years ago when Bellerin first came on, even before he started getting the major injuries and stuff, you saw him like drop a level back when he was first coming on, fighting against Debucci, I guess, at right back.
Yeah.
Bro, the guy was top 3 right back in the league.
Also, that happens in life too. You know, I mean, some guys are hot when they're 20. 21, 22, 23, then they eventually hit their ceiling. Like that could be it with Bellerin. He did come on hot and he cooled off. We know plenty of players who were hot at 23 and then by 25, 26, I can't name them right now. I'll look it up.
I think Snacks has a legit point with that, where Bellerin knew he was in the Arsenal.
And we talked about Lichtsteiner coming in, and Lichtsteiner did.
But hey, the big difference between Bellerin and De Gea is that De Gea was consistent for 8 years, where Bellerin was consistent for how long? 1 year, 2 years tops.
Yeah, man.
So you're going against that. It's not like Bellerin was great for 8 years, and then he's like, "Oh, I'm at the top." Like De Gea has been at the top with no challengers, and he's still put in the work. He's still been there. He's still been reliable.
2014-15 is when he really came on and was like, all right, I could be the best goalkeeper in the world.
5 years then. Not 8, 5.
3, bro. 3 or 4. Max.
Oh, come on, dude! He got 4 man of the year, player of the year.
And when did those start? But
before that, he was Snacks. Fine, fair enough. But before that, he was still good, dude. Under Fergie, he was still good.
I just want to make it clear that he was not consistent for 8 straight
years.
He was
consistent for at least 4. At least 4.
I agree with that.
I'd say 5 or 6.
And
Alex says 8. that's fine. Like, I don't think Al's that crazy, dude.
I still think he was the best goalkeeper at the world at one point, but right now, no, he's not. And like going forward, let's say he doesn't sign a deal going forward, bro. I don't see this guy like getting better. Like, you can't get better than that. I don't even see him reaching that level.
But he's still going to be among the world's best. And for me, like, Snacks, once again, you're cliff diving. But because it's like, who do you replace De Gea with?
Thank you.
Know what I mean?
We'll cross that bridge when we get there, bro.
You want to jump and then you look for a path.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah,
we'll figure it out.
Rid of De Gea, but dude, there must be repercussions when you're not playing well. Like, and I think honestly, your best chance of making top 4 might be to take him out. Like, I know who he is, but currently in
I disagree, man. I honestly disagree.
All right, hey guys,
the Rudiger shot was.
Yeah, but that's what I was telling you guys last week. That's what I was telling you guys last week, right? When you guys were like, "Oh, it's Matic's fault." I was like, "Dude, De Gea should be saving those." Happened again this week.
Well, I said it was both of them,
and that's what I said. I said De Gea too.
Just leaned on Matic first. You were like, "It's mostly Matic," and I was like,
"No." What we said was it was Matic's fault first.
So whose fault was it for not closing Rudiger?
Hey guys, we can talk in circles about this.
Whose fault was it for not closing Rudiger?
It was someone's fault for not closing that
Blanks.
Listen, guys, we can talk in circles about De Gea, man. We're clearly at a crossroads. Tiki and I still back the guy. Tom and Snacks, you guys are crazy calling for his head. But let's go on to the rest of this game, man. Juan Mata,
good shot,
scoring against his former club. Luke Shaw, man, this guy Luke Shaw doesn't convince me, man. Half the games, I don't know. I don't think he's the future, but temporary. I think he fits.
I think he's a good rotation guy.
Picked up a great assist, man. And your boy Lukaku snagged playing a delicious chip over the top.
Yeah, what do you do the rest of the game, bro? What do you do the rest of the game?
Did more than Pogba, bro. Did more than fucking
Pogba.
What are you talking about? The one not to finish.
Bro, it's like, it's wild. And like, listen, I'm not backing Pogba like I used to. Like, I would take a bullet for this guy. Like, when he but he was not the problem. And Lukaku was not the problem as well, but he didn't help, and neither of them helped. Like, I was listening to Adam McCullough, and he brought up, I was listening to Adam McCullough. You say you guys want to sell Pogba. Tell me who you would bring to replace him, bro. Eriksen?
Eriksen, absolutely.
You think our board will go out and get Eriksen for 100 mil? No, bro.
Dude, it's already linked right now. Like, literally, this is.
We were linked with the Donker. We were linked with Denny. We've been linked with everybody. Links don't mean shit. Links don't mean anything.
Yeah, but like, that's Snacks. Of course they don't. But like, this is the show, right? Like, literally, like, this is all we can go by. Like, linked players.
Where's the logic in Eriksen coming? Right?
Money.
Tottenham.
Money. Eriksen right now is not signing. Money in top 4. Eriksen right now is not signing. He's got one more year on his deal. It expires next summer, and he won't sign until either Tottenham, back the squad by signing, wages, and also he's waiting to see if Tottenham makes top 4. So there's three things with Eriksen.
But United probably make top 4. So if they're outside top 4, why does Eriksen step down?
Money. That's it.
That's all he'll have, though, man.
Madrid. Or like someone else who can.
Oh yeah. If those guys come in, then we're losing it, bro. You know I mean? But all I'm saying is right now our targets. All I can speak is our targets. I can't speak to Real Madrid, Barcelona, PSG. Of course, if they come in, we're in trouble, bro. There's no debate about that. What I'm saying is, you guys
are in the semifinal of Champions League. They're most likely going to qualify for Champions League this year.
You know why?
To go to Man United, who.
You know why, Tom? Club ambition. It's the same reason like Bale left, Modric left. Berbatov left, Carrick left. Like, it's the way the club runs the business. You know what I mean? Like, they're lucky that they have a guy like Harry Kane who's not chasing Real Madrid, who's not chasing, Man City, Arsenal, Liverpool, Man United. Like, he's Tottenham through and through. So, like, he helps keep everyone locked in. But a guy like Eriksen, who's Danish, who doesn't have this English tie, doesn't necessarily have the loyalty to Tottenham. Now, I'm not sitting here saying, oh, Man United's automatically a better option for him. What I'm saying is, you guys are saying, who should we bring in to replace Pogba? I'm saying Eriksen's an option. And there are other players around the world who are options. There are teams right now doing well who don't have Pogba. Like, Pogba is important to United. Don't fucking get me wrong. This guy, and I always said, I don't like the guy personally, but he should play every fucking game because we don't have anyone better.
Why would you get rid of Pogba just to bring in
mentality? Mentality. That's why Pogba's not bought into the Man United way. Notice I'm not saying get rid of Rashford, who's off form, or get rid of Lukaku, who's off form.
But like, get rid of Lukaku, bro.
But like,
what we've seen though with Pogba is when he's surrounded with quality.
Yeah, but like it takes. We have so many. We have so many.
Pogba and sell a dude like Fred and
we suck. No, but here's the thing: we suck off De Bruyne like left and right, bro. Look at his fucking team, bro. De Bruyne didn't do shit until fucking Pep came in and strengthened that squad, bro.
No. Don't say that. Look at him before he went to Man City. Look at him before he went to Man City.
He was good. Oh, he was good.
Over the cliff again, bro. Like De Bruyne, bring De Bruyne down to like justify Pogba.
No, I'm not bringing him down. What I'm saying is that first season when he was at Pellegrini, he was fine. He did okay for what, but he's elevated. But he's elevated to what Pogba was when Pogba came into United when we bought him. That's where De Bruyne is right now. He's been elevated because of the quality he has.
KDB been nice, bro.
Hey, hold on, Snacks. Let me bring you back to back to last year's Spurs versus Man City. Dele Alli went on De Bruyne, crunched him, late tackle, broke the guy's ankle. De Bruyne goes down, gets back up. Within 5 minutes, marches down the field with the same broken left ankle, smashes the ball into the net. That's the mentality that we need at United. Not this Pogba. I'm gonna go to social media. I'm already thinking of a tweet I'm gonna put out because I'm so upset with this tackle. On the field result.
Like, look, Tom, and look, like I hear
you guys are basically saying work rate.
That's it. We're saying mentality and work rate. Like guys who know they're in a fight. Like the guys who come into United have to be guys who know they're coming into fight. They're not coming into this. They're not coming into Man City or Liverpool, teams whose styles are established, whose team is basically established. Now it's just a matter of depth and like competition. Like United's a rebuild, and Pogba, as much as he's one of the world's best players, he doesn't fit a rebuild. It's like Ozil. You surround Ozil with talent, he's going to get you 20 assists, no problem. But he's at Arsenal, who's rebuilding.
He's taking this every episode.
No, it's not every episode, but those two are symbiotic, bro. Those two go hand in hand because their talent is undeniable. If those guys had the work rate of De Bruyne, those guys would be in the debate for Ballon d'Or.
You can make the same argument. If Arsenal strengthened, if Arsenal strengthened Ozil with guys, Ozil would be way better than he is.
It takes so long. It takes so long. Like literally, Ole said it's going to take 2 to 3 windows, or did he say 3 to 5 windows? Whatever he said, it's going to take multiple windows. Do you really see Pogba being patient enough and being driven enough at Manchester United to wait another 2 years for us to get good? No.
Depends. If you bring in N'Golo Kante.
Yeah, but we're not, Tom. Obviously, yes. If we bring in Neymar, yes, great. Like if we bring in Mbappe, great.
Great defensive work rate like that. Who's gonna,
And it doesn't need to be these superstar names, but it doesn't need to be these superstar names. We're looking at the freaking Galactico signings. We need to look at people like a Wan-Bissaka, a Kieran Tierney from Celtic.
But do you really think that excites Pogba bringing in a fucking Crystal Palace? But personally, I like that shot, Snacks. Personally, I do. But do you think Pogba's going to stick around for Wan-Bissaka, bro? Pogba's waiting for Marcelo. Pogba's waiting for Alexandro. Pogba's waiting for big names. Thank you. He does.
Back to Juventus.
Absolutely, he does, Tom. He does need to leave.
I think it will be best for both. It will be a mutual.
Absolutely.
Where United fans will be happy and Pogba will be happy.
Yes, and there's no hate. Pogba, go do your thing. Like you're a ball. I'll never force a player to stay at United. Like Pogba, you don't want to be that cool, man. Go, bro.
We gotta wrap this up. We gotta
talk about how Higuain's the new quicksand man.
Higuain's a beast out there, bro.
You want to shit on Lukaku? Higuain, bro.
He's a slug.
He's not an EPL striker, bro. I mean, he scored some nice goals against Burnley the other week. The man can still finish, but there is absolutely no threat of going in behind the defense.
You know what he needs?
He's getting no fitness.
He needs a partner, like a 2-forward system where like he can be that kind of lazy guy who just hangs out.
Troy Deeney, but even Troy Deeney's in shape. Troy Deeney did LaFayette.
Juventus still made a mistake, man. Juventus should have kept him and CR7 and just went OD. Higuain and CR7 with Dybala sitting in behind.
That's too many. That's too many people not working, bro. Dybala work rate low, defensive work rate low, I should say. Ronaldo, don't expect them to drop back. Higuain, quicksand man. Yeah, but come on, bro. Come on, man. You can't have 3 guys. You can't make up for 3 lazy dudes. It's so hard.
All the people that we have leaving on freeze, all these rumors, all these links, bro. We got to secure Herrera. Like this game, like really proved to me how important
Herrera's out, bro. Herrera's out, man.
And then Juan Mata, we need to re-sign him, bro. Those are the 2 guys I look at expiring this year that we need to like Juan Mata.
Mata's debatable, man.
He'll come in for 20 games a season and he'll put in class performances, bro.
I love the guy, man. He's a consummate professional. You know what you get from him, but I think he's one of the hard names that we have to get rid of.
I think there was a point that Tom, like we were in such a bad spell of form against like Everton. And then we come into this Chelsea game. Mind you, Chelsea are not that great of a side, but they're still a big club.
Yeah.
And Tom mentioned a point like way at the beginning of the season. When Juan Mata plays, good things happen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
do.
I'm not saying he has to come in and he's the in and out starter. No, this guy's a rotational guy. But you
What
bring
I'm
him.
saying is you need to upgrade that rotational guy. This man's 31 years old now. He can still
Still
ball,
ball.
but
He can
I
still
think
ball.
he's a guy who needs to go to La Liga.
Yeah, let's
You know,
free up.
start
Let's
from
free up the
Villarreal.
wages and bring in a kid. Yeah, like I think Herrera, as much as I love him, man, like, and his energy, like this. The reason I fell in love with this dude as a player, I watched him in preseason, and just his work rate was unbelievable. He always shows to the ball.
Illest of sideways passers.
He always shows to the ball. He shadows defenders. He's absolutely brilliant for United as far as the energy in midfield. We need more players like that. But again, he wants, automatic starter wages. You know what I mean? Like $250K. And it's at a point where, as much as I love Herrera, that $250K going to go to someone else. I think a guy like Andreas Pereira can do Herrera's job. Maybe not as well as Herrera can right now, but in 2-3 years, I think Andres Pereira can play that role. He's twice as cheap.
Too.
More going forward, more of a shot, can defend.
I don't know.
So
man.
where
You
you
gotta
bring in,
bring in. You're saying 2-3 years, man. We don't got
No,
2 or 3
we
years.
we do. As long as Herrera leaves, that free up wages, we bring in a guy like Milenkovic-Savic. I keep saying that. That's the guy. That's the guy in the midfield who's going to replace Matic as well at the same time. That's the guy who's going to do Pogba's work. You know what I mean? So, like, just because we're letting Anda go and we're keeping guys like Pereira doesn't mean we're relying on Pereira, but that's the rotational guy when you're saying, oh, when we're playing the Carabao Cup, a guy like Andres Pereira can fucking play. But when we're playing Man City.
But when like our midfield three right now is Matic, Herrera, Pogba. That's our best starting midfield, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Maybe arguably Matic, but like
Herrera,
Herrera,
bang average.
Yeah,
it really is, bro.
It is tough. There's no debate. There's no, like, you keep saying that. We all know where Man United is. They're in sixth place for a reason.
Everyone likes to shit on Pogba. Everyone likes to point the finger at Pogba. Meanwhile, we know he's not surrounded.
You know why? Because he didn't put the team on his back, and that's what everyone expected from him. And it makes us sad. It makes us sad. He's not that dude.
But what
you can't expect
you can't expect that from certain players. You expect that from
Lucas. Maybe a forward.
Yeah,
maybe a left winger, but not a central midfielder. Luka Modric won the Ballon d'Or, and he had one goal.
Yeah, but that's not what it's about, dude.
The dudes who I expect to put the team on their backs are like guys who are like top 3, top 5 in the world.
So you only expect 5 guys in the world to put their teams on their back?
Yes, because
Willie Zaha puts the team on his back.
Willie Zaha puts the team on his back.
What position does he play?
Left wing. Left wing.
I said left wing. I said left winger.
And all those 5 dudes is typically going to be forwards. Like, it's not going to be a center midfielder.
It's not going to be a center. And for the fact, like,
no.
I understand.
When I say put the team on the back, bro, I'm talking about like Luka Modric with Croatia, like tempo. I'm not talking about goals. Like we're on the same page.
Luka Modric is surrounded by Rakitic. He's got a midfield partner, someone right next to him who's a beast. Like, if Pogba has a Rakitic, okay, then I'll be way more critical on him. No doubt his work rate is shit, and he needs to pick that up. But he doesn't have help as well.
Of course he doesn't have help, bro. But like, so what's...
Hey, hold up. The problem, we can move on from this after this, maybe.
Yeah, let's do it.
We got to move on.
But the problem with Pogba is not that he's surrounded with talent and he needs the best in the world. Dude, the guy can't play 5, 10-yard passes consistently.
That too, man.
He holds the ball up. He wants to draw attention.
But we say that. But we say that, bro. But like, he gets the ball. No, but he gets the ball. He gets the ball, and then no one's moving. So what's he supposed to do? He's supposed to play a backwards pass? Like what one with that, bro? Like, listen, if he wants to go, peace out, dude, deuces. But like at the same time, you gotta look at the people around him, the likes of Martial not making that run down the left wing. Rashford is like the only player on our team who will make that darting one. Lukaku doesn't make it. Freaking Herrera doesn't make it
all the time.
No,
dude.
he doesn't, bro. He just gets to a spot. He sits there, waits for the ball to play over the top, and tries to settle it. He doesn't. He really doesn't. Rashford, how many times this season has Pogba picked out Rashford? He gets the ball and he scores.
How many times has that happened to Lukaku and he fucking has a shit touch? That's the reason why we see a shit touch. It literally happened in this game too, dude. He had a fucking break in. He went over the fucking. Thank you. Like, there's this thing that because Lukaku's big and he has a shit touch, people see him as lazy. He's one of the hardest working players on Man United. Is he the best? No. Fuck no. As far as work rate, you can never question Lukaku's work rate. And he never hides. He might not have good games. Lukaku's a guy who never fucking hides. Rashford sometimes gets moody. Martial fucking disappears. We have very few guys when our back's against the wall. they show to the ball. Very
Yeah.
few, maybe two
I
or
don't
three,
know.
and that's
I
part
don't
of
know,
the
man.
problem
That
at United.
All right,
against
guys,
Everton,
it's
it
been like
came back
25
from.
minutes.
Don't let your dislike
Let's move
shadow
on, guys.
over the reality. Bro.
For sure, man. Yeah, let's move on. Next game. Let's talk about City, the champions of England, looking to do a double here. I don't want to say get away with it, because Liverpool's
No,
also
they
got away
did.
with some stuff. But a 1-0 win here, man. Like, and it's
Goal
a
line technology.
goal line tech win. This
Nah,
was
bro.
a
Who was the defender? Who was the defender?
It's
who
Ben
almost
Mee,
laid
bro.
it off the line?
Ben Mee, I think.
Why,
Yeah,
why didn't he chest to head it out, man? This
you're
dude
right.
raises his foot up in the air like that extra fucking second, man.
You're
Made
right.
just one Man City the league right
Oh,
now.
I'm so happy to hear that.
Pissing me off.
Only because Liverpool's not winning, dude.
Dude,
Gabriel,
Dude,
I had Burnley stunting him. I really
Get-
thought at Turf Moor.
Dude, Burnley's been fucking turned in form, man, since the last probably 2 months. And Burnley away, especially, man, to come in there with City, it didn't look good. First 50 minutes, man. I
Yeah.
thought Burnley were going to get that one goal. It was going to be 0-0. I was shitting, man. I was shitting because this win sent City back to the top of the table. Thank God.
Ashley Barnes came out in the media and he was like, "Yo, if I score a goal, Klopp said he would sign me to Liverpool." And I was like, "Yo, this was."
See, that's
it.
that shit, Barnes. How about you just focus? You shut the fuck up and
I want
score
to
a goal.
give a special shout out to Gabby Jesus. I think he was playing on the left hand side, and he had this sick run where he just destroyed the keeper, and he shot it, and then another shot for goal line technology. It wasn't a goal, but bro, like if he could just do that more consistently, bro. Oh man,
Dude, I think he does, man. He's just in that unfortunate position where he's got to make a decision, right? Like Aguero's probably got another 2 years at City before he goes. Maybe let's say a year, and then in that second year he'll be splitting time, like he'll be phased out. So Jesus got to decide, like, is he going to stick around and wait his turn? Because Pep loves the dude. Pep's going to build everything around. Well, not everything, but at least Pep's going to make that
He
guy
has him
the
in his
star.
plan. He has him in his
Yeah,
plan.
he has him in his plan. So I think Jesus is perfect where he is right now. I think he does the right things every time he comes on. He's got a nose for goal too, which is hard to teach. I think he does it all, Snacks. I think he does that more times than not when he's on the field.
I think he
man.
came in way too hot for his own good. When he first came into the season after January, he was like 7 goals in 9 games or something crazy. And I mean, his consistency has tapered off a bit. And then we saw the class of Aguero really shine through. Oh, like is Aguero out? And then Aguero has proven that he's still the best striker in England, pretty much.
For
Tell you
sure.
what, Al, it's hard to be consistent when you're coming off the bench, bro.
That's
It's
true.
very difficult. Like that's a skill. We know Solskjaer is a super sub. And I look at a guy
Chicharito
like
was for a
Sane,
little bit.
a guy like Sane who's been in and out. He gets to start this game. To me, it was disappointing this game. You know how I feel about Sane.
He's your man,
It's just
bro.
difficult, man. It's difficult to build. Even your confidence is lower, but your
And
rhythm.
getting one game and then you get yanked out the next game.
Yeah,
You can't-
it's hard, guys. But at the same time, like this is competition, guys. Right? Like this is like no one's gonna baby you at this level. Sure, when you're reffing or coaching U10s, everyone gets a turn. Like when you get those 2 minutes at the end of the game,
why can't the head be subbed out then?
because
Why
Romero's
can't
not
they
good
replace
enough. Romero's not good enough.
bro.
That's why. That's
You gotta
literally
Europa League.
Well,
Europa League
Romero-
final.
Yeah,
Tom
great,
Brady's
man.
back to United. Tom Brady's
Yeah,
back
I
to
know,
United.
right?
All right.
back.
All right, I see you, Tom.
No, plain and simple, he's not good
We'll
enough.
talk about Manu all
Just
night.
like Jesus. Jesus is on the fucking bench. Why? Because he's just not good enough. As much as I love him and I think he's gonna be good enough, right now he's just not. So it is. I hear you guys. It's hard to get a rhythm, blah blah blah. But if you want to break into the starting lineup, every snuff you get, you gotta fucking put that whole I'm
Make
not
it
in
happen.
rhythm shit
Make
away.
it
You
happen.
gotta
Hey,
make it
question.
happen, dude.
Question: Does what's his name? Does Gabby start on Tottenham?
Easily.
No.
I think he starts. I think he starts.
No,
Right. I
no.
think
Yeah.
I think him and Son would battle. Kane, I think, would get the automatic. Him and Son would battle, just like Son and Lamella battled.
I don't think
Until
Son-
Lamella
I don't
got
think
the
back end
injury.
is Son, bro.
So-
I think the Son will be either Lucas Moura or Dele Ali. Whoever's
Son-
playing off of Harry Kane in that like second striker role that he likes to put.
I'm looking at their current
But the second
formation.
striker role is Son.
I'm looking at that formation,
You play
bro.
on the left
Human Son's
wing
better than Gabby
sometimes.
Jesus, bro. I'm looking at that formation. Bro, he's not getting over Son, bro. Son is out of this world good. He might be inconsistent at times, bro, but you saw that goal against City in the first leg of the Champions League, bro. Like,
Yeah, but like
And-
we haven't got to see Jesus, and like Al said, like when Jesus does get a run in the team, this kid goes off, man. I think you guys forget how talented Jesus is.
yeah,
It's
but
just
we haven't
unfortunate he
seen, we
doesn't.
haven't seen that
Not
run since 2016, 2017, bro. Since that run, we haven't seen him get hot like that. And that's what you got to do to get in that City team. And
I don't think he's played enough games in a row to get hot, but he still scored goals. Like, he's still dangerous as hell.
He's dangerous. But you think be honest, you think he's going to get over Son? 2-forward system, he's getting over Son.
Dude, no, man, I don't think it's automatic, but I think that's the battle.
You got to pick one.
No, I don't.
You got to pick one. You got to pick one. Gun to your head. Gun to your head. You taking the shot, bro?
Yeah, man. Shoot it. Pull the trigger. Gun to my head. It's
Russian roulette? Russian roulette?
It's a wrap. Pull the trigger. I got no answer.
All right, let's move on.
Yeah, let's do it. All right. Man City wins that one. Gets away with it. Liverpool giving layups out here. Fucking get to play on Friday and Wednesday, which is bullshit. Spurs played Saturday and Tuesday. Fuck you, EPL. Fucking haters. Yeah, but Liverpool smashes Huddersfield 5-0. Mohamed Salah out here doing the thing. But my boy fucking Mane FC, bro. Huss is lucky he's not here. Mane FC is still out here running things.
Dude, Mane with two class headers, man. Like, for such a short dude, those were clinical headers, man. It was beautiful to see. Like, shocking. I knew he could head the ball, but not that.
Yeah, the technique was right, dude. He did that. The first one was like headers. Snap neck and everything, dude.
Oh, it was beautiful, man. It was beautiful.
Heads it down.
This was very important for goal difference.
Yeah, it is, man.
Because that's what this league may end up coming down to. I mean, obviously, City controlled the destiny, beating Liverpool by 1 point currently, but there's a +4 goal difference that Man City is in charge of as well. So Liverpool getting 5-0. You know, this could go a long way right here if City happens.
Actually, I don't think it matters because I think if with the 2 point difference or the 1 point difference, anything doesn't matter. Like, there won't be a draw. I don't think they'll be level on points unless ridiculous.
That's what I'm saying. Like it could happen.
If Liverpool were to draw and Man City were to draw,
that'd be wild.
Then it would be level on points, I think. If my math
no, Liverpool's up. City's up 1 point, so City would have to draw 2. Liverpool would have to win 1 and lose 1.
Could draw, right? So
yeah, dude, Liverpool's schedule, man. They played Huddersfield this weekend, slapped them silly. No Firmino, might be some ligament damage. Danny Sturridge was in, didn't do shit as usual. They go to Barcelona on Wednesday, then they're back to the Prem, Barcelona again, and then they finish with Wolves. Wolves at home, dude. They're gonna play Wolves at home. That could be the title decider. So
come on, you Wolves.
If Liverpool beat. If they go to Camp Nou this Wednesday, man, like, go away from home, they're gonna lose probably. So the home leg's gonna be even more important. You're gonna play people. If they beat Barcelona, man, if they can beat Barcelona and stay in the league, then I think they earn it. I think that they deserve the league at that point. But
I mean, they deserve the league anyway. They have 1 loss all season, and that's to the
so what? They have less points than Man City. They don't deserve shit.
Nah, man.
Yeah, they lost.
I don't care how many losses you have.
Salah's having an okay year, you know. 21.
He's having a normal year. This is a normal year if you look at his numbers, like someone pointed out.
Yeah,
he had one breakout year, scored 32 goals, big deal.
That was Snacks' argument.
21 goals. Yeah, that's normal. That's normal.
It is normal.
Yeah.
We'll see this next year when he gets 18.
Mane is the truth, man. At the end of the day, Mane is just the truth.
Mane's
on 20 goals, bro.
Bro, this guy, man.
Dude, Mane and Salah both have 20.
I mean, this is exactly. Go ahead, Snacks. Sorry.
It pains me to see a guy like Mane on Liverpool. This guy's so good.
Wait, Snacks. Hey, who did United sign the same window?
Fucking Mkhitaryan, bro. Like, let me give you some perspective. I went to England. I hate to bring it back to United. Sorry, Tom, but 2015, I saw them play West Ham. I sat in the bar before the game, and I told this guy, season ticket holder who was letting us use his seats. I was like, yo, Carl, if you could sign one player next summer, who would you sign? I don't remember who he said. I said Sadio Mane. They laughed at me. They fucking laughed at me at the time. They fucking looked at me and they're like, you're fucking crazy. I'm like, bro, fastest Premier League hat trick of all time. This guy's the real deal. Look at him now, bro. Look at him fucking now, bro. It's so annoying.
Solskjaer, who's got the worst current standing record as a
who is his manager at fucking Southampton, bro, that he was popping off at? I understand he's popped off even more now, but like this guy was popping.
Decent.
I don't know, bro. I think it was Mark Hughes, bro.
But Snacks to back up Mkhitaryan. Mkhitaryan was German Player of the Year.
Yeah, look, it was
so he came in. He had a crap load of assists, a handful of goals. It was the German league, and it proved to be all fucking
handful of goals.
But it's like he was doing nothing.
Yeah, man. Look, it was a deal. It was one of those deals where you look back, you're like, oh, that was a stupid move by United. But like Kevin De Bruyne won German Player of the Year. It's not like winning German Player of the Year is this bum award. Like it was as far as
No, I'm just saying,
logic and
TDB
thinking
from
it through.
Belgium, man. This dude's from Armenia. How many like Armenian ballers have you seen?
Yeah, bro.
How many?
Correct.
How
I mean,
many
if
from
you're
Algeria are
if you're
ballers?
gonna
I'm just
judge
saying,
players
Ray.
like
Nobody
that, then
wanted
Romanians.
to
Hey, Romania's had some ballers. Remember Haji?
Yeah, but
Romania's had some
today, why would you sign a Romanian today? They don't have
because
shit
Haji
anymore.
in the past.
Yo,
Hey,
listen
Tiki,
to that, bro.
why would you
Romanian
say
today.
No, man, hold on,
So
hold on, hold
why
on. He
would
was
you
coming
say
off of a season.
Why
Hold
would
on,
you
pause,
say
pause, pause.
Egyptian or Korean?
Mkhitaryan wasn't a dumb
Someone
signing.
from
Yo, one at
Algeria.
a time, guys. One at a
Mars.
time. One at a time. Yeah, how many Algerians have been
Unbelievable, Tom.
ballers, Tom?
No,
Come
hold on,
on,
pause.
man. Don't be
Before we
racist, bro. Don't be
Zidane is
nationalist.
Algerian.
Don't be
Mkhitaryan,
Don't be
Zidane
nationalist,
is
bro.
from Algeria.
Don't be a nationalist. Just because
Tom, that's
we
what
got
I'm saying.
Armenians listening right now, bro. Like,
I
don't
know,
be
man.
that dude.
Yo, shouts
How many
to
how many
Armenia,
guys
bro.
from
Yo, they should've
Aubameyang's
signed the
country?
Kardashians. That's what I'm
Gabon,
saying.
Gabon.
You guys
No, but
have been
How
better
many
off.
Gabonese players have fucking balled in Europe?
At least there's Lemina on top of Obama Bank.
Oh, you mean-
like two? At least you can name two. How many? Name me another Armenian baller.
Dude, I'm not gonna hate on the
Can't
Armenians.
do
Tom
it.
is anti-Armenian. They went through
Anti-Armenian,
It
but
sounds
I'm
like
just
you are.
saying,
You don't want
I'm just
Armenians
saying,
in the
man.
top 6 of the
Mkhitaryan-
world. That's fine. They
Mkhitaryan,
belong at
hold
the
on.
bottom, Tom. That's
Pause,
fine.
pause. Mkhitaryan, he was coming off a
Beautiful.
season where he had 20 goals or in 30 assists plus the entire season.
Come
We
on,
brought him in.
Snacks. Jesus.
We brought him in.
How do you
What?
criticize United for signing a guy
Oh,
who went
I'm not.
20 and
Oh,
30?
Bro, I'm gonna take the proven Premier League talent of all time. Look at Liverpool's team, bro.
What do you mean proven Premier League? Like Mane
Robertson
was
came
good,
from
but he was a
Hull.
gamble. Yeah, but that was a
Van Dijk
gamble
came-
too, dude. That was
Van Dijk came from Southampton.
gamble. Like, you know what I mean? You never know, bro. You never know. Look, I understand Mane worked out better.
And I don't think Mkhitaryan had a bad first season. I thought he had his problems with Jose, but like when he played, he was good. And then up until we transferred him to Arsenal, he was fine.
I thought
Bro,
Mickey played under Van Gaal. Am I crazy?
No.
He came in
Jose.
first year, Jose.
Yeah, and then he didn't play the first 6
he won
months.
Europa for us. He did very well in Europa League.
Bro,
Yeah, I
brother,
remember.
He did.
brother, he bossed it, bro.
And I remember the goal against
Scorpion-
fucking Tottenham too.
the Scorpion kick goal against Sunderland, bro. Like,
Yeah,
come
Giroud
on.
Scorpion was still better though.
Nah, I don't
Let's be
care, bro.
real. Let's be
I
real.
don't
From
care,
the
bro.
18, Shimon.
Giroud
Yeah.
just fell
Anyways,
over, bro.
move on.
Tall
We gotta go.
motherfucker. What are we moving on to next, guys?
Tottenham West Ham.
Let's just get through it. All right. Leicester
Arsenal.
3, Arsenal 0.
The Goons.
He gave me that red card. Michael Oliver. All refs.
Moral.
First name Michael.
Moral.
Right,
Moral.
Michael Dean. Mike Oliver.
Michael
Mike-
Dean. I never heard the full name before.
Whatever the hell, bro.
Dude,
Bro,
coming.
soft ass 2 yellow cards on Maitland Niles, young defender. To me, look, the first
Trash.
one was the softest.
Oh, what?
First
The
yellow.
first one was legit. The second one was garbage. The first
I
one
thought-
was
I thought the-
legit, Tom.
Nah, I thought
Come
it was a
on,
foul.
bro.
Not a, especially there was a center back who was coming. I know he touched the ball into space, but it was shoulder like he put his shoulder.
But it took him.
like,
He knew what he was doing. He knew it's either the ball gets by or the man gets by, but never together. It was
and
an
then the second
intentional
one,
foul.
There's
This-
some naivety.
But the second one, he didn't even touch him, dude. The second one was bullshit.
He
The second
did.
one was a foul. He
It was
nicked
a
him,
foul. It
bro.
was a foul again, but it shouldn't have been a yellow.
Yeah,
There was
that
some
shouldn't have been a
naivety
yellow.
on his part by sliding
True.
in.
True.
Right, and
True.
diving in.
Yeah,
to the
sure.
tackle. So again, Maitland Niles is not a natural defender. He's been converted into this right wing back role. He's a natural center midfielder. He's been playing very well, honestly. Like
He's been playing all right, bro. He's been playing all right.
Bro,
You guys-
9 goals
I mean,
conceded
you
in the
guys-
last
Yeah, he's
three
Yeah,
games.
you guys have
Special.
10 losses for a
He's
reason, bro. He's
special.
playing all right.
Nah, well, if
He's
you look
special.
at him, first of all,
He's special.
you consider. All right, I'll suck it. If you consider the fact that this dude's been playing out of position, you know.
Yeah, but like I say that all the time about United guys, and it's like, well,
Who?
blah blah blah.
Who do you say that about?
Fucking Rashford was playing out of position at left wing.
Yeah, and I told him to play striker the whole time, and I knew he was doing well. I didn't shit on Rashford. What are you talking about, bro? Like, just acknowledge if a dude's playing out of position, it's just something you have to take into consideration, man. You're playing well at that right wing back role, especially for an injured Hector Bellerin.
What happened to Socrates, bro?
Like,
What happened to your mans?
we went. Look, it's not like Arsenal were playing well before the red card came. Leicester had most of the possession. I think they had like 70 something, like 69% possession. It looked like Emery was just trying to sit back because he knew how soft we are away from home. But as soon as the red card happens, I mean, we get to halftime 0-0, and then Leicester just like, all right, we're just gonna kick it over the top to Vardy, and
Bro, Casper Schmeichel's
No way,
ass.
bro. That was disrespectful, bro. Leicester were bossing that game. Leicester were moving the ball. Of course, the goal came from over the top. That one from Casper Schmeichel. But like Pereira just ran through your team. Ran through your boy. By the way,
Well,
your
I'll
boy
tell you what,
Kundozi
bro,
missed the
I
special.
would've put my
Who was
high school
fresh
team out
legs.
there, and they would score the exact same goal because it was high school defending. I mean, remember against Man City when Edison kicked it to Aguero and Mustafi just let it go over his head.
Yeah.
It was a similar situation, man. Like, how do you defend that, bro? How do you defend that? I mean, it's like defend that, conceding that goal. It's just ridiculous, bro. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I love how
How
defeated
does
you
Eddie
are.
and
Tom.
Ketia
He's
come
so
on
defeated.
and he's your man of the match, bro?
Look, and the main catalyst was a loss to Crystal Palace at home. That one hurt the most.
Yeah,
to me
that was
where
it.
everything
That set the
changed.
tone.
Because
Yeah.
we knew we suck away from home. So we're savages at home until Palace came in there, fucking just whooped our asses, bro. Like, so man.
Yeah, they were like, "What savage, bro? There ain't no savagery here."
Leno, our goalie, I know he messed up the game before. Was it against Wolves? He had 2 errors.
Brother, the
Drop
same
him.
Shane Long
This
shit.
game, he was everywhere.
He played well, and like the fact that it was 3-0, and he was like arguably your man of the match with Eddie and Ketia, who comes on for like a minute, bro. It
Should have brought on Czech, bro. Should have rotated Leno right out of there.
chill,
not for
chill,
this
bro.
game.
Relax,
Yeah.
bro.
Not
Relax.
Not for this
Relax.
game.
No, you got
Weird.
you'll make mistakes, dude. They cost you points.
Couldn't let him.
You know, I don't care how many games left. You gotta get
Bro,
that out
there
of there.
wasn't, don't,
You get him out of there.
it's funny now, but there was a point in time in the season where Leno was making mistakes and he did get dropped for check. So yeah, dude, that happens. That's perfectly fine, man. But if you look at how he's been playing, man, like this guy's been playing well. You know what I mean?
Did you want Peter Cech in there at any time to use his fucking right foot, getting pass backs, even though Leno was making mistakes? Did you ever want at any time Peter Cech to come back in the team?
No, bro. No.
There you go.
Yeah, man.
There you
no.
go.
Peter Cech is. But that's
You think I
he's
want
on
Romero to
retirement,
start
man.
half
He's
the
about to start
season?
Argentina
Yeah,
next
fucking
year.
Romero's
Bro,
played
he's
7
about
games
to
all year.
retire, man. I know he's a legend, but he's about to retire, bro. Y'all forcing it, man. Y'all definitely forcing
Romero's
it.
out here getting everyone's water, bro. It's not fucking about this life.
Dude, he may
Bro.
be Argentina's #1 goalie, but in the FA Cup against Wolves, dude, the ball went right by his laces. He was like, looked at it, like, dude, he didn't even go for it. He watched it go by him. Then that's
Hey,
the caliber
the
of
ball
goalie
went
he
right
is.
by the his laces too, and
Dude.
his hand, and like you know what I mean. So look, man, what the Jamie Vardy goal pissed me off so much. This dude,
Which
hit
one? The
crossbar,
first one?
the one where that hit the crossbar, dude.
Got it.
And then
What's Socrates doing, bro? What is Socrates?
Everyone's
He's
standing
standing on the
watching.
line.
No,
He's
Socrates.
waiting.
Dog. Like, look, Socrates went back because he thought he was trying to clear it off the line. It hits the crossbar. He recovers and like he's in no man's. Like, there's nothing Socrates could do there.
it's
It was
everyone
unfortunate.
else, though.
It looked like he was fucking standing there when fucking Vardy fucking headed it in.
He
bro.
was, man, because he had to like sprint, turn, stop, and then like try to fucking block it. I give no blame to Socrates. No blame to Leno on that one either.
Shouts
ahead.
to Yuri Telemans, though, who might have just found the right
Bro.
league and the right team.
Brother, that pass from
Yes,
Madison
sir.
was unreal.
Dude, I'm telling you, this Leicester team, if they can keep these guys together, if these guys don't get a big head, like Madison seems like a guy who could fuck around and get a big head next season.
Harvey Bonds.
Barnes is a workhorse.
Oh,
I
dude,
don't.
the substitute that killed us, Javi Barnes and Vardy. Just absolutely.
Should've had a goal.
Chidori, bro. Chidori, the defensive midfielder with the fro,
Who?
bro. Hamza Chidori.
Chidori or Chowdhury?
Chidori.
Chowdhury, yeah.
Tuss.
Brother,
Shout out.
that guy bossed the game, bro. He made
Underground-
Guendouzi look
underground-
like shit.
Underground baller in Leicester, man, is Ben Chilwell. Great
Oh,
fantasy pickup,
he's
but
not-
he's
he's not
pretty
underground
consistent,
baller.
man.
He's
Dude,
not,
he's
he's,
that?
I
he's
think
an underground
going
baller,
above
bro.
ground, Al. I think he's
Yeah,
poking his
he's-
head up. That's
Man
that.
City
You
were
know
like
who
with
is-
him, bro.
you know
Man
who
City
is
were like with him.
Popping. I'm just saying he's popping, but like he's been an understated guy. Great left foot, great work rate, tackles well. He whips in a mean ball. He's got everything you need for a left back. Better than Luke Shaw, if you ask me.
Al, you know who he is?
Who is he? Leighton Baines.
There it is, bro. I fucking knew if
Yeah.
I went to you, you'd know. He's Leighton Baines, bro.
Without the free
He really
kicks.
is.
He's
A little
got
faster, maybe.
He's got to make a move sooner rather than later. I'm not saying next season he's got to leave, but I think summer 2020 he's got to jump. The reason Leighton Baines fucking never got over that edge is because he stayed at Everton way too long, and by the time he was ready to leave, everyone had moved on. This kid Chilwell is the most promising left back I've seen since Aaron Creswell, bro. Like, he's got the pace, he's got recovery, he can cross.
Stop with the
Cresswell
shit,
Dude,
man.
Cresswell had
God.
the same vibe, and he got hurt. I'm telling you, it was Baines first.
Dude,
then it was
Cresswell can't
Cresswell.
defend.
Dude, I'm telling
That
you,
kid
I'm
defend.
telling you, he had
Cresswell
one.
got hurt, though, Al.
He had
Cresswell got
he
hurt,
had
man.
1.5 seasons where he's balling, getting the same heat Chilwell's starting to get. Like after Baines, everyone was over Baines. Cresswell was next, and then he got hurt, and he just never came back. Like, dude, you guys are
Cresswell,
sleeping on Cresswell.
he's not bad. I harp on the guy. He's not shit. I know.
Yeah, he might be
But-
shit now,
but he can't
at the
defend,
time,
man. Nah,
Yeah,
I think
he
he
can't
can back from
anymore.
injuries. But Chilwell is just a solid defender, man, and he gets forward.
Yeah,
He
no,
does it all.
Chilwell's a baller.
And he's a house.
Tom,
Yeah,
question
Joe-
on everyone's mind. Arsenal going to win the Europa League now? Three on the trot with big L's, 9 goals
Bro,
conceded.
that's all we got. Here's the good news.
I'm saying, do you think you're going to win? Do you think you're going to? I don't want you to.
I do. And here's the good news: is Valencia lost to Eibar 1-0 today. So Valencia were in good form. They also took an L.
But you got
Did
Coquelin,
they
bro.
run that time, or did they rest everyone for Europa? Like that might be the case.
I'll check that out. But either way,
Cool.
when your team loses,
Yeah.
you know, it's not a good thing.
Coquelin,
Look, sometimes it can be. Sometimes you need.
King of Europa as well. Like okay, he's not the king of the Champions League, but this dude did do a 3-peat in Europa League, so he knows. He's coached in Spain. He's familiar with Valencia. Valencia is not as familiar with Arsenal, so we have that working with us. You know, and we've been playing well in Europe. We beat Napoli, who were the favorites. So I think we can win Europa. Yeah.
Let me tell you this. It's funny that you bring up that whole he's the Europa League merchant and he's won 3 on the trot before. I was listening to King. Yeah, I was listening to
Merchant
to Arsenal Fan TV, and DT brought up a point, and he said, "Yeah, well, one of the years that they won the Europa League, and all the years actually they won the Europa League, that team that was managed by Unai Emery, their away record, English, was awful. Now, do you think your away record is going to improve in the coming years now?
It's all about who we signed. If we qualify for Champions League, 20%. Then we have the potential to bring in quality players. If we bring in those quality players, bro,
look, I hear you, but it's unfortunately for you guys, it's slightly different. It's not obviously Champions League is important to qualify, and that should be the goal. And yes, that'll be a factor. But for you, your challenge is your owners, bro. Are they willing to pay the money? What's his name? Wenger made the Champions League consecutively. He has the record for that. You know what I mean? And you still didn't make signings. So it's going to be an interesting summer because you signed this dude Emery. He's doing big work with this crap team. To be honest, I can sit there and give him credit for that. But at the same time, he might have to do it for the rest of his Arsenal career. You know what I mean? Like he might not get the weapons he's looking for, especially.
It's never good when you bring in like a prominent scout, like who scouted the likes of Mario Götze and Royce and the Hummels, and then this dude leaves midway through the season.
Yeah, man, because he knows
he's picking out targets.
Yep.
And the money's just not coming.
Exactly.
That's not realistic. We're not going to get him. So that's a great point, bro. We know the issue.
Dude, you have Aubameyang, you have Lacazette, you still have Ozil.
Who do
you're gonna lose Ramsey.
Nah, bro, it's all about the backline, bro. It's that backline.
But dude, you have something up top at least. I mean, it's better than it was a couple years ago. I think.
Sharks back there,
better than fucking Lukaku, bro.
Yeah, better than Lukaku, but honestly,
no need snacks. No need. Don't even.
No, I got a reminder, bro. I have to remind him, bro. That's where we're at.
Not better than Eric Bailly, like, and those guys that I'm mentioning aren't even that good.
Shout out to Bailly, bro. Comes back from suspension. Sorry, man, to go back. Comes back from suspension. Back to his habits, bro. 2-footed tackles, no holds barred. I don't know if this dude will ever correct his style of play, but not to get back into United. Let's keep him moving.
You and Marcus Rojo, don't change.
Tottenham and West Ham. Tottenham lose 1-0. Lose at their new stadium. Michel Antonio with the screamer. That angle was tight, man.
Michel, what's happening, Huss?
Doug.
I don't care. It's Antonio. Fuck this guy.
Dude, what do you mean fucking Antonio, bro? Come on,
I don't
dude.
care. Right,
he's
in the back of the classroom correcting everybody. Call him out.
He's the best utility player in the Premier League, bro. This guy plays right back, left back, right wing, forward. I think this is underground West Ham's like most solid signing. He's like what's his name? Milner at Liverpool. Not special.
I gotta put Milner in there.
What?
Utility guys.
Yeah, he's a utility guy, bro. Milner's a baller too, but like Antonio, the physicality he brings to the position. Milner brings the brain and experience, but the physicality, you're not beating Antonio, bro. You're just not.
Nah.
Milner gets beat. Remember Messi hit him with that Meg? I'll never forget. And Pep Guardiola was just like, That was so
He
great.
put his hand. Hey, anytime a dude makes you put your hand on the glass,
Yeah, right.
that's when you know you got.
He's down for the WWE 3 count, bro. You got put
Dude,
down.
And
Shout out
Tony
to
been
them.
coming up big the last couple weeks, man.
I love this
And
dude,
he
man.
could have had 2 in this game as well. But West Ham bossed Spurs, man. They weren't afraid. The first loss Spurs have had, first goal they conceded at the home stadium, first game they've lost. West Ham, Manuel Pellegrini, man, the wizard. Issa Diop getting forward on a big sprint.
Al, he got excited, Al. He got excited. He took a side foot shot from the 18, bro. He got so excited. Take another touch. Take another touch. You're in, Issa Diop.
It was only, Hugo Lloris would have been an easy finish, too.
Right?
You know?
Fucking Hugo sucks, right? He's a fucking bum. He's fucking awful. He's
better than De Gea.
I'm glad you
he's
said
worse
it,
than De Gea, bro. He's worse than De Gea. He's made 5 errors in fucking 2 games.
He's better than De Gea, bro. Dead ass.
Nah, man, look, you're cliff diving, bro. You need a parachute, Snacks.
On current form, yeah.
Hey, so guys, we're all talking about Harry Kane. Spurs don't need him. You know, they're better without him. Look at this. Look at this game. Look at this. We're chasing top 4. Still not settled. Where's Harry Kane?
They're settled, bro.
Where's the guy we need?
Top, best striker in the world, bro.
They got top 4 here, man.
Before United finished, man. I mean, they're still. I mean, they have 70 points.
They have 70 points. It's in their hands. If they win one more,
it
knocks out United. It knocks out Arsenal. If they win one more, so like Chelsea obviously could pip them for 3rd, but I think they're 1 win away from guaranteeing top 4. So
Dude,
no signings, guys. I really wish. Sometimes I wish Tom wasn't an Arsenal fan, just so we could sit here as a podcast and enjoy the history we're witnessing. No signings. They're in a Champions League semifinal. Just much better than fucking City can say for themselves. They're at some point, you know, up until I think match day 30 or so, they were keeping pace with Liverpool and City. They were behind them, but like they weren't very far behind them. It all collapsed as Tom calls the choke. But this year, I give him a pass for the choke. No signings, and you motherfuckers about to lock top 4. That's Pochettino and those players. I think deserve an applause for that. Now, do they?
Dude, look at his back line, though. He's got world-class players.
And he signed all those guys, man. He signed all those guys. You know what I mean? Like, you got to give Pochettino credit. Those are world-class guys, but he identified and developed them. Look, man,
I'll give Spurs an opera clap. You get 2 fingers.
Okay? Yeah, that's it. Nothing. Let's not get carried away. Yeah. Golf clap.
Well, yeah, that's it. Like, but again, most likely they're gonna flame out semifinals. Yay, we made this.
Most likely, bro. Look at the hate, bro. Most likely.
Yeah, most likely.
Yeah, but 3rd for them is a win, bro. Like 3rd for Spurs. Like as much as I gas Spurs. Yeah, for sure, man. And 3rd is a win for Arsenal too. Unfortunately,
right now we're shit.
You've been shit, bro. You've been shit since the undefeated. All right,
man. We know what the issue is with us, bro. Our ownership is an absolute nightmare.
And so is Spurs, bro. Daniel Levy doesn't want to buy anyone. He had Gareth Bale. Was like, I won't pay you. He had Modric. I won't pay you.
Ownership is pretty shit too, man.
It's the same ownership, bro. Same ownership issues. You guys made signings this summer, Tom. Spurs didn't. It's worse at Spurs. You're right. It's not the same. It's worse.
The same. Well, we know why they didn't make signings, though. New stadium. You got your new stadium.
You guys still made signings when you guys got the Etihad. I mean, the Emirates. You guys still made signings.
Check on a free. Sweet.
Signings is signing. Save your asses.
No, that was before Peter Cech, bro. Peter Cech came in. This is when Wenger was just like, yo, I'm taking that money, putting it in my back pocket. Fuck Arsenal.
You just said like 3 names wrong, like in succession. Like Peter, Wagner. Like, come on, dog.
Come on, how's 2.0?
Here we go, bro. Here we go.
All right. Well, that game, look, man, as much as I respect and like Spurs, I was fucking very happy to see them lose, only because it keeps United's hopes alive, man.
Bro, I hope they're dead.
Did at the moment, not anymore.
If we win our next 2 games,
true,
we need to score like 10-0 to match their goal difference, bro.
No, we don't need the goal difference. We're 5 points behind. If they lose 2 and we win 2, yeah,
I keep thinking today's game was a loss, bro. I felt like a loss.
It did feel like a loss, bro. And that second half was fucking nightmarish. All right, man. I guess that wraps it up for the top 6, guys. We're flying through this. I love it. Let's get into some quick touch here.
3-3, Southampton.
Yeah, that's the big one, dude. That's the big one. 6 goals. And the whole time, man, I was sitting there watching, what was the other game? Was it Everton or was it Watford?
Dude, the Palace-Everton game sucked.
Yeah, I think that's the one I was watching, bro.
And Cardiff playing Fulham. I was watching that one as well, man, because it was a relegation battle. Cardiff had to win. But we'll stay on topic. We'll stay with
Cardiff
Southampton,
my
Bournemouth.
bad. I was about to say the crabs in the bucket. full of getting them. Crabs in the bucket.
Yeah, but this one was 3-3, man. Of course, Chuck Wilson, aka Callum Wilson, aka Calum Wilson, out here doing his thing, dude. I say it again, man, if this guy was healthy the last 2 years, I think he'd be near a top 6 club. If not, West Ham, Everton, Leicester, that level, like right below.
He'd be like Loic Remy. Like he'd go to
Remy,
like
bro.
Chelsea,
Remy.
go to like Liverpool.
Yeah, I'm the one messing
He'd
up
just be,
names,
like,
bro.
Subbing in.
Yeah, look,
So
he
Loic
might.
Remy?
No, you said Remini, bro.
I said Remy. Maybe you better check
Bro.
the sound.
Bro, this is recorded, man. This is recorded. The fans are hearing you deny something
Did
they
I
just
for real?
heard. Yeah, man, I wouldn't
Brace
stunt.
Haley on that?
I
All
wouldn't
I'll
stunt.
take it.
But either way, man,
That's
Callum
what's up,
Wilson
man.
gets himself a brace here. Very proud of this dude fighting all his injury challenges. But shout out to
Shane Long
Southampton.
should have won this game.
Of course he should have, Tom.
himself a brace. He's back in the goals. I'm glad to see that because I'd always liked this dude, man. I remember when Huss went in on him when Shane Long was on
Yo,
the drought.
So
And I tried to stick up for him, and Huss just went in, and I had to like slowly back off because I had nothing to support my argument other than speed. But this dude, man, like he had a tap in, man. It's just one of those, just like
that's Shane.
easy ones, man.
Open
The
net.
easy ones with this guy.
Even
bro.
his technique was shit on that open net. Like he wasn't even facing the net.
Dude, you look at
Terrible.
his technique for his last 2 goals, the chip that he had against Watford. And by the way, I'm so proud of Shane Long. He took like 2 years off from professional football, essentially, just stopped doing his job. But luckily he's on Southampton, so they kept paying him. He comes in, and now he's in the record books. This dude will live forever, or at least, will live for a long time until someone breaks that goal scoring record. He scores fastest goal in Premier League history last week, 7.6 seconds. Comes in this game, scores after 12 minutes. I'm like, yo, is Shane Long like a fantasy pickup? Is this dude real? Then he misses that tap in, like you said. I was like, there he is. There he
Still
is.
had a brace though.
Fucking Shano.
No, I didn't have a brace.
Just that one, he would have. He should have had a brace.
Yeah.
I would have had a brace.
Dude, shout out to Ward Prowse out here doing it. Shout out to Hojberg, a.k.a. Hoiberg.
Basically, what you're saying is shout out to Hussein Hutton, who's had
Dude,
his boys.
my
House over hurdles.
fucking boy, bro. Hussein Hurtel, my boy. Love this dude. It'll be interesting to see what he does next season when he actually has a full preseason, makes a couple of signings. The Southampton youth system is constantly just filtering players through. I'm very excited that Southampton, I'd say Southampton is probably my 3rd favorite team in the league as far as like watching him from a distance and appreciating what they do. I love that business structure they have of just selling their best talents and just staying alive, bro. I think that's big balls move. I think
You're a league slut, man. You're just a league
that's
slut.
it.
bro.
Yo,
Oh, fuck
hey,
yeah,
shout-
dude. I'm
shout-
obsessed
shout-
with the EPL.
Shout out to Armstrong on Southampton as well. Subs on, hasn't played in a long time. Gives the ball away immediately at half field. They counterattack and boom, tied up 3-3. Hey, dude, what are you dribbling across the halfway line with 5 minutes left? Like, absolute amateur. No, it was hilarious. Subbed on, gave the ball away. Terrible.
Dude,
But
and that's
Subbed
a
off.
Southampton clinched safety with that result, with Fulham beating Cardiff. So they're up for next year.
yeah.
Still
Let's get into that one, man. Fulham basically signing Cardiff's death notice. I think mathematically Cardiff is still alive, but like
Yep.
spiritually they're fucking dead, bro. Their backs are broken,
Crabs in the bucket.
This is
son.
Carter's fault,
You
man.
can't
This
win.
is the game you win.
If I can't win, you can't win.
right? You're coming down with us, bro.
So harsh, man.
It's unfortunate,
Ryan,
man.
Ryan Babel signing in the window.
Dude, I
Signing the,
called it, man. I called it. I said, this dude coming in. I thought he was going to rescue them. He didn't end up rescuing them. But, man, that goal he scored should be like top 10, at least nominated for goal of the year. Won't win. There've been better goals, but, that Ryan Babel goal was fire, guys, if you haven't seen it.
Big ups
Too
to
little,
Babel.
too little, too late, man. Should have brought Scott Parker in earlier. Claudio Ranieri, bad choice. That whole Fulham team from beginning of the season was so hodgepodge and slapped together.
How
And
Ranieri gets the job at
the
Roma,
wages
bro?
they
I'll
had, the
never
wages they
understand.
have. What's that?
How Ranieri scabbed his way onto the Roma job, I'll never understand.
Why won't you understand, bro?
Listen, man, I'm not about this whole history thing. Oh, he won the league. Oh, he was at Chelsea's manager.
So,
Bro,
so
I
Snacks,
don't.
when you apply for a job, what do they look
thank
at?
you,
The
Tiki. I
future?
was just gonna say that.
How do you apply for a job with your resume? Do you have shit you're doing in 2 years? What do you have shit you did in your past? Ranieri won the league with Leicester, bro. He should get any, middle of the road job he wants.
Okay, but
forever. Forever.
Roma's not middle of the road, bro.
I know, but Roma's middle of the road as far as like Italy is a shit league, bro. Roma is a powerful club in Italy, but they've been irrelevant for years. They've been middle of the road in that top 4 battle, but like they've not been this powerhouse team like they were in the early 2000s / mid 2000s, bro. So like, getting a job, they do, and so does Ranieri.
If you get sacked for like relegating a team and helping in part of that,
he didn't relegate the team, bro. The team sucks. They relegated themselves.
Yeah, they suck, bro. They've won 3 on the trot since getting relegated.
Yeah, exactly. It shows you the mentality. Oh, we're relegated. Now we can play, guys. Now let's show them what we can do. Fucking betas.
Nah, man.
No pressure.
I don't think so,
Some
bro.
dudes just don't shit on, man. Ranieri, bro.
Nah, man. He's royalty, bro.
Dudes, man. He's a cool dude.
He's like, if we're gonna call what's his name at Newcastle great, not the great,
Rafa
but
Benitez.
great, Rafa. Ranieri has won more than I can't say more because Rafa has a Champions League, Ranieri has a Premier League. So like they're in the same neighborhood, bro.
But Ranieri's career is expansive.
Yes, it is, man. It is. Before he came to Leicester, yeah, this dude was a baller, bro.
Juventus, been at Inter Milan. This guy's been.
Come on, Snacks. You gotta know your history, bro, before you shit on these founding fathers.
Listen, bro,
man.
if you get sacked, this goes for all managers, not just Ranieri, bro. If you get sacked for being bad, you don't get an upgrade of a job. That doesn't happen.
But why not? It's a free market, right? If you get sacked from Santander and Bank of America's like, yo, Snacks, you fucking spitting hot fire. Come work over here. Like
difference between me and Ranieri, I wouldn't get fired.
Well, look, bro.
I don't know, bro.
Bro.
Never been fired from a job,
Snacks,
bro.
to your theory, man. To your theory,
Open that account. Close it real quick.
Jose Mourinho gets sacked, goes back to Chelsea, and wins the league. What's the thought behind that?
He didn't get sacked by Real Madrid. He left Real Madrid to go back to Chelsea, who then hired Ancelotti. Different.
He left a year early, man. Whether you call it, negotiate,
mutual, yeah, it's all that
even mutual agreement.
You can look behind the scenes all you want, bro. You can use your imagination the way you want, bro. But what the report said?
Don't throw me, bro.
Snacks. All right, fair enough. Maybe Real Madrid's the truth. What about at Chelsea when he got fired the first time and then came back again, won the league, got fired a second time? You know what I mean? So maybe you're right about Madrid, but to Al's point, he's been fired before.
Yeah, bro. And we saw what happened when he went to United after he freaking nearly relegated Chelsea, bro. Nearly relegated. They were 17th place when freaking Gus Hiddink took over. How was that not like a warning sign?
Dude, it's the players, bro. The players stopped playing for him because last year, literally, they won the league. They won the league, bro. And now they're getting relegated. That's not tactics, bro. That's fucking players sacking it up. Yeah, that's fucking Pogba's of the world. Just being like, yeah,
we label Pogba, bro, but we're gonna excuse Hazard from freaking being a fucking mercenary.
We
never excuse Hazard. Hazard plays for himself.
Mercenary.
I've said that, and Tom was like, "Nah, that's harsh." Hazard plays for himself. Not like he doesn't pass the ball. Not that he doesn't assist. No, he assists. He shares the ball. But Hazard is about that Hazard life, bro.
All right, Game of Thrones starts in 4 minutes, bro. What else are we going to talk about?
Ducats, bro. We're going to talk about how Crystal Palace can fuck around and beat Arsenal, but they can tie bitch-ass Everton 0-0.
That game was a dud, man.
That game was
so lame.
Oh,
all right. Anyways, we'll move on quickly from that.
Brighton 1, Newcastle 1.
Same thing. You ain't got no DVR, bro? It's 2019, dude. Like
Ayoze Perez with another goal. This guy's balling, man.
Dude, I love Ayoze out here doing it. They're playing him at forward now, his new position. He used to be like a number 10 kind of dude, maybe shadow striker once in a while, but scoring class goals. Love his Selly too, the Memphis Depay. All the people who've been talking shit about him, just letting him know, yo, I don't hear you. I'm focusing on my football.
The glitz and glam of Ayoze, right? Rondon is a bull. Okay.
Agreed.
They got to keep him on the permanent, bro. They got to keep him on the permanent.
He's been a bull, man.
And remember,
him and Ayoze got a great partnership.
Was at Newcastle, and Rafa was like, nah, like I like Mitrovic, but he's just not the one. I think he had the right choice, man. Like,
he did.
Great trade.
Look, the tough thing with Rondon is that he's on loan from West Brom, and West Brom, as it stands right now, I think there's one more match day in the championship, if I'm not mistaken. West Brom right now is sitting in 4th. So they're going to be in that Premier League playoff competition. So they might not be willing, if they get back into the Prem, they might not be willing to let Rondon go. You know what I mean? So, and also Newcastle doesn't like to sign players over 26. So they came out and they said, look, Rondon's a great player, but it's got to make sense for both sides, which means to me, it sounds like they're setting up the fans for disappointment.
Some fucking Wenger shit. That's some Wenger shit, bro. Fucking whack ass Wenger.
Imagine having Zonzi instead of freaking Xhaka in there.
Nah, but Xhaka's better than Herrera. He's the captain of Switzerland.
He is better than Herrera.
Nah, he ain't, bro. He ain't, bro. He ain't.
If he's not better, then they're equal.
Nah, they're not, bro. Herrera's levels higher than Xhaka. Bro, when you have a mistake in your game, 38 games over a Premier League season, when you know that you can make a mistake at any time, Herrera plays it safe. He's nothing extravagant.
Yeah, exactly. He plays it safe. But when you can also go forward and ping from distance, right? So Xhaka may make mistakes, but he can also potentially get you goals.
Oh, but he can make you a mistake.
Xhaka have, bro? Like 2 this year?
I'm just saying he can ping from distance. He doesn't use it as much as he should.
John Joe Shelby can ping from different.
Great shout out.
It's okay.
I'm looking it up right now.
We know
Hollywood
football when it comes to Switzerland. You've seen it. You've seen this man on Switzerland.
Yo,
bro.
Al comes in with the.
Ever made the Spanish national team?
Al comes in with the liver shots, bro.
Hold on, I'm looking it up.
Still smiling. He's still smiling.
Look at him. He knows his liver hurts. He's trying to smile off that punch.
That's all good.
It's one of those punches where like, yeah, that didn't hurt. Meanwhile, inside, you're fucking dying,
man,
bro.
Under Herrera, he's had a swell career. He's gonna go to PSG, sit on the bench, maybe beat up on Lille or a bunch of dudes.
Yeah, man. He deserves it. No, he's not. He deserves it, man. Retire nice. Live in Paris.
Money, bro. Live in Paris. Have some fresh French croissants.
Hell yeah, man.
Enjoy it, bro.
So we're gonna compare Xhaka and Herrera. Xhaka has one more goal than Herrera does. So he can ping from distance, but he has one more goal. One more fucking goal, bro. One more fucking goal. Get the fuck out of here with this shit,
All right, let's keep it moving. Watford 1.
Yeah.
Xhaka has 2 assists, bro, on the year. I'm looking at it right now. Xhaka has 2. So before you call it out, just fucking look it up real quick.
Looking at their history. You want to talk about their history, not on the year. Their history.
We don't abide by history on this podcast anymore.
No, we don't.
Where you
Just
been?
made that clear, bro.
Where you been?
History don't mean shit.
Hey, Tom vs. Snacks, personal podcast coming at you.
I like that. I like that.
Xhaka Herrera podcast.
RKO's inbound. Yo, we gonna talk about what happened with Leeds and Aston Villa?
Nah, man, we're gonna talk about Watford Wolves real quick, bro.
All right. Well, we'll talk about Aston Villa and Leeds after.
Yeah, man.
Dude, this guy
Wolves.
Diego Jota, man, coming alive second half of the season. He was a ghost for the first half, but ever since January, he's been pinging up the goals, helping up.
It's because
him
Huss dropped him in fantasy. That's why.
him and Jimenez, man, that's a partnership right now. It's like Dini and De La Feu. I love the 2-striker tandem they're doing again in some of these squads, but it's working for them.
Yeah, man, I'm enjoying this Wolves side. They did brilliantly by making Jimenez a permanent deal before the year, before the window even opens. And I love those kind of deals because it just takes pressure off. The story around Wolves would have been like, are they going to sign Jimenez? For how much? Blah, blah, blah. And right away, they just killed that story. Killed it, signed him. It's done. Now they have him and Jota, the partnership that's looking like it's going to be a very formidable partnership, especially if they get into Europe. I think those dudes will shine. They got guys like Dendoncker, who was a young baller associated with a lot of top 4 clubs. Unfortunately for him, he hasn't quite hit that echelon, but he's at the perfect club right now, kind of like Tielemans at Leicester. He's getting minutes. He's surrounded by hardworking, talented dudes. I love Neves all of a sudden is coming alive. I think he got a goal last week. Gets an assist today.
I want him at Arsenal so bad.
João Moutinho as well is a fucking quiet baller as well. Very wise old player for these guys.
Matthew Doherty.
Doherty's a baller. Johnny on the other side's a baller.
Bro, this was the battle of the certified 7th spot.
Yes.
Like, I know Everton and Leicester have been kind of in and around there, but to me, Watford and Wolves have been the most consistent.
I think this year you're right, Tom. This year you're right, 100%.
Consistent performances too, not always the results, but the performances have always been there for Wolves and Watford, man. Like
for sure, guys.
Everton are shit. Bournemouth inconsistent.
Yeah, Everton shouldn't beat us 4-0, bro. What does that tell you?
No, but this year they're shit. Yeah, we're absolute shit. We're dog shit, bro. We're dog shit. There's no fucking debate about it.
Just want to get the.
Yeah, man. No, look, we love United, but like you can call your club dog shit when they're dog shit. Doesn't mean you love them less.
Hey, Snacks. Here's a fun fact: we're shit under Ole. We were shit under Jose. It's the players.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, bro. Those players weren't shit when we were fucking winning 14 out of 16 on the trot, bro. The tactics changed, bro.
Nah, man, that was a honeymoon. That was a
Look at the
honeymoon.
games we played. Look at the
Managers
teams we
are
played
not
in that
totally
run.
innocent,
We're
bro.
playing
That's how it
Huddersfield.
goes.
We're playing Dude, we're playing crap teams for like 12 of those 14 games.
Bro, let me ask you a question. Why did he fucking go play the diamond against fucking Chelsea and go for it? When at Man City last week, we didn't do that. The week before against Everton, we didn't do that.
Snacks? You know why? Because it's a different situation. That's it. Different team, different situation. You can't be like Wenger where you just play the same system week in, week out. You got to evolve to your point. That doesn't mean you evolve and completely lose your identity. But if a diamond makes sense, you play the diamond. Like, why not?
But we did that when we won freaking 14 on the 14, whatever. How many games we won? We played the diamond. We played.
I remember you guys changing tactics too.
We did, Tom.
Especially against Spurs
and lineups. We went the 2-forward system. We had 3 backs at certain times.
Bro,
we've evolved, bro.
The only thing that changed is Ole Gunnar Solskjaer got hired full time.
That's it.
That's the only thing that changed.
And Pogba was like, really? Yeah, Pogba was like, really, bro? You're the dude who's gonna fucking tell me what to do. Really?
Yeah, Pogba alone was the one guy.
No, man, he wasn't. But he's the fucking focal. That's why we bring him up. He's not the one guy. He's not the one guy.
It's not.
It's definitely not.
It's not Montage's fault.
But like they didn't come in. They didn't come in with this fucking promise. Anyway, no, I was spinning.
Enough for United.
Not the Hayes enough for United when you know you're on the ropes. You're on the ropes, bro. You're on the ropes.
Says the guy who was backtracking fucking 2 weeks ago, talking about Pogba out. Fuck out of here, man.
You got
flip flop, bro.
You got evidence for that shit, bro?
Flop. We do. Luckily, we record this show.
I want you to bring that
evidence. I won't. You know what, Luke Whitty, call this dude out. Call this dude out. Luke Whitty listens attentively. Luke Whitty fucking put Snacks in his place, bro.
Luke Whitty, you know where your loyalties lie, bro. You know where your loyalties
All right, let's. I think that wraps it up for Premier League, if I'm not mistaken. And if it doesn't, fuck those other 2 teams we forgot about. They're bums. Yes, Snacks. Quickly, let's talk about that Aston Villa Leeds debacle.
I was reading.
I'm gonna break it down, dude. I watched the videos. I send it to you, motherfuckers. You didn't watch it. You guys disappoint me all the goddamn time. No, I'm kidding. That's very dramatic. So look, what happens is Aston Villa player goes down. Leeds goes to play the ball out. Instead of the guy playing it out of bounds, he plays a through ball to his boy. His boy's obviously open because the center backs are like, oh, the ball's going. The Aston Villa center backs are like, oh, the ball's going out of bounds. We can relax. No, you got to stay switched on. Lee's guy gets the ball, cuts in, shirls the ball, goal. Right after that, they start fucking scrapping with the guy who scored the goal. He's like apologizing, trying to back up. They're trying to choke him out. Eventually, there's a bunch of scuffles. Aston Villa player gets a red for a punch or an elbow to the face of a Leeds player. The ensuing kickoff, bro. So John Terry's on the sideline, by the way. John Terry's the manager of Aston Villa. So he's on the sideline, pissed at I forget the Leeds manager's name, but he's also a legend. Like
Marcelo
Bielsa. He's a legend. So you got Terry the legend, Marcelo the legend. What happens on the ensuing kickoff? Aston Villa gets the ball and Leeds, like a bunch of fucking betas, allows them to dribble down the field and score. Guys, when I say allow, I literally mean allow. Like, stop moving. Let Aston Villa dribble. The goalie.
I think Bielsa told them to let.
He did. No, he did. And that's what I'm saying. Like, that's beta shit. They're literally, Leeds right now is fighting to stay alive for the championship, playoff to get into the Premier League. About 2 months ago, Leeds was actually comfortably, I think, either first or second to go through. So now they're in 3rd place, and they know, like, if they had beaten Aston Villa, that would have put Aston Villa in a tight spot because they're not playing. Derby County is right behind them, would have been 3 points behind Aston Villa with a game in hand. So that's why Aston Villa was so hot. They were like, yo, you guys can't do us like this. And Bielsa, like Mr. Nice Guy, which drives me nuts because he's not a nice guy. He's actually been involved in a bunch of Spygates in the championship, but we'll save that for another day. Tells his team, hey, guys, let them score. Let's make this fair. What the fuck do you guys think of that? What do you guys think of that?
I've seen it before. I've seen guys try and give the ball back. They've done a huge kick. It bounced over the goalie's head because the wind took it, and the other team will allow them to dribble it in. I've seen it like at least twice in my life.
I've seen it happen. How do you feel about it, though?
I mean, if it was me who got scored on when I'm supposed to get the ball back, yeah. Of course I'm in favor. And like, it's bullshit, dude. I'm supposed to give the ball back, you know?
Come on, dude.
Well, what do you mean? Hey, I'll put it this way: if I was a team that scored the goal, big screw you guys. I'm like
that's what I'm saying.
Tough shit.
Fucking competitive, right? Like, fuck it, dude. Like, yeah, we got some kind of unfair advantage. Thank you, dude. It's like when a ref calls a fake PK, it's like, dude, you take those goals, right? Like, you take it. So why wouldn't Leeds take it in this time? But anyway, guys, yeah, look that shit up. I think Tom died. Yeah, Tom's phone just died. So that's a signal to wrap this up.
What about PSG?
Real quick before that, shout out to Barcelona for winning La Liga. They wrapped it up. You know, you definitely fucked them, but like, still, you got to give respect where respect's due.
Nah, I'm not giving respect.
Nah, fair enough, man. Messi lifts the trophy, doing it big, and I think they said this is the first time since 08-09 where Messi and Ronaldo have lifted separate titles. Obviously, because Ronaldo wasn't in La Liga at the time, so it's good to see these guys separated but still balling, bro.
Yeah. Anyways, to the PSG game.
Yep.
Major controversy goes to extra time. They were playing Rennes in the Coupe de la Ligue final or whatever it's called, and
okay,
Rennes winning penalties, massive red card for Kylian Mbappe. I'm just trying to do a quick recap.
Yeah, what was the red card about, bro?
According to Tom, he freaking hit him with the Hadouken. But he actually hit him with the Izanagi, bro, with the freaking spinning kick right to the fucking knee.
Dude, it was he was reaching for the ball. I saw the tackle. I mean,
cynical,
you
bro.
can make the argument that it was malicious. I mean, did you see it, Snacks?
Yeah, I did. He freaking stepped on the guy's knee.
Yeah, look, it was. I think it was just reckless. Like, I don't think Mbappe was literally trying to go for the guy's knee. I'm with you, Al. I think he was trying to step across the guy to shield it. But he crunched him. He crunched his knee, bro, with the studs. It's one of those red cards where you're just like technically by the book, that's a red card.
Rennes go on to win the trophy, and then Hatem Ben Arfa, fucking legend this guy is.
Love this dude.
Comes out in the media, and he was just like, "Listen, revenge is a dish best served cold." Talking about his time with PSG, where he was bought and played like maybe 3 games, and yeah, man, PSG are a fucking bunch of scumbags, so they deserve it.
Wait, what about Neymar? You see about Neymar?
No.
Fuck Neymar.
What do you say?
He got his loser's medal, and he was walking. Some guy tried to take a photo of him. I guess he was jabbing at him. Some fan in the crowd. Hey, Tom's back.
Hey, sorry.
Yo,
guys.
Tom, you see what Neymar did after they lost on penalties? PSG.
Nah, after they lost, what did he do?
Oh no, he got in a fight with a fan.
Nah.
Yeah, little shoving match. Some guy trying to take his photo and shit. But yeah, Neymar, shit loser.
Bro,
scored a goal, but.
This was a quality Rennes team here. Remember they beat Arsenal 3-1, and they made
proceeded
it like
what does that mean?
No, not because. See,
yeah, what that mean, man?
I can never finish my point on this show. Right, that was the furthest that ever made it in Europa. So they're having a record-breaking year, man. So shout outs to Rennes. I want Ismail Sarr at Arsenal,
bro. You're the new Hush, bro. You want every player at Arsenal, bro.
Bro, because we need every player.
That's true, bro. That's true. You do need a lot of help.
And last thing,
you guys see the Van Dijk thing? PFA Player of the Year.
What about it?
And Players Player of the Year.
First center back to win PFA Player of the Year since John Terry.
Sick, bro.
Raheem Sterling picking up Young Player of the Year.
The guy's like 40 years old now.
It's 2 years in a row, I think, for Raheem Sterling, Young Player. For me, man, it drives me nuts. Because what's the rush of giving it away with 3 match days to go, dude? Like, literally,
it's stupid, dude.
It's so stupid.
I don't know why, dude. They vote in January or some shit. Or February, they put their votes in. It makes no sense.
It makes no sense. Why wouldn't they do it?
Son. You about this life or not? You gotta.
No, but that's the thing. There's no pressure now. Van Dijk can go and give up 8 goals. He's won the fucking.
I hope he does.
He's won the best PFA player. No, bro. PFA is about who played the 38 games. He does deserve it though. Look. It's debatable, but I'm not mad that he got it. Like, literally came in and saved Liverpool's ass. You know what I mean? Plug that leaky hole. Obviously, he had help of Alisson, but, like, we can give a lot of credit to this dude. He's an absolute beast.
Class. You know what he says? Defending starts up front. You got to give props to the forwards pressing.
Brilliant. Like, that's a captain. That's a captain, bro. That's a captain, and I'm very happy that he's Dutch. Because hopefully the Dutch can kind of build around this dude. Obviously, they have a lot of talented players. Talent has never been a big question for the Dutch, but it's about that unifying player, you know, the Davids, the Seedorf, or whoever it was at the time, Van Bastens of the world. So Van Dijk's that dude. He can unify them. You got Ouija, who's out there balling, Depay, all these dudes.
Dude, Frankie de Jong,
right?
Sillison, man,
Quincy Promes, dude. Quincy Promes, my fucking boy.
But anyways, just last point that I have to mention. We got Norwich and we got Sheffield Wednesday coming up. Shout out to Sheffield Wednesday on loan goalkeeper Dean Henderson from Manchester United. He's the guy, bro. He's the guy, bro. He's the guy. He's
yeah, bring him in for De Gea, bro. Bring him in for De Gea. No, man, I love Sheffield Wednesday. Shout out to that team name, bro. You guys have a day of the week in your fucking team, bro. That's beast.
Yeah, bro.
Anything else before we go, Tom? We brought up Barcelona winning and Messi fucking winning a title. So
Real Madrid lost 10th loss of the season.
Dude, it's bad. When it rains, it pours, man. It's bad. Zidane, hey man, welcome to reality now, bro. People are gonna be
the guy used to have
harshly.
the guy used to have more. He used to have more trophies than defeats in his first 2 years there. More trophies than losses.
Dude, there were only 3 people on this planet who've won 3 Champions League titles, and I think 2 of them were way back in the day. And fucking the other one is Zizou, bro. He's a legend. But
I think Ancelotti.
Yeah,
has
you're right. It was Ancelotti, and the Liverpool manager. I forget his name.
Is it Paisley?
Yeah, Paisley. Damn, Al. Fucking.
I got you, boy.
Yeah, Brad Paisley. Brad Paisley out here. He won 3 in the 80s. Bob Paisley, Robert Paisley. He won 3. Al, fucking another clap, bro. You're a killer, bro. You're a killer. But yeah, no, shout out to Zizou, bro, coming in hot. Now, this is the question. Is his career front loaded? You got a lot of success up front and the rest of it's going to be chasing it?
Who cares?
Or is this dude?
Who cares?
Yeah, no, I was just throwing it out. Honestly, I don't care what happens to Zizou.
He's going to get Pogba. He's going to get Hazard.
Sure.
He's going to be fine. He's going to be fine, man. Once he's going to get a whole bunch of money to spend, he's going to revamp this whole team, ship a bunch of guys out, bring a bunch of new guys in. And then we'll judge him about next season. This year, he's inheriting a sinking ship.
Yeah, no, I don't judge him for this season at all.
I think he needs a La Liga, man. Real Madrid needs La Liga more than anything.
For sure, man.
So I think that should be the priority. If he does that, yeah, he's back.
Starts on your home turf.
He's been there too. What's that next?
Starts on your home turf.
Yeah, you can't lose at home. If you want to put together league run, you can't lose at home.
I'm just saying, you got I was saying, you got to win La Liga. Starts on your home turf, bro. I applaud them for winning the Champions League, 3 on the bounce when they won 1 league in that time. But bro, I give CR7 a lot of credit for getting them there. You got to win in your home country before you can say you can win in Europe, bro. You have to win. You have to win your own league to say listen, I'm the best.
You don't have to.
No, you have to, bro.
You don't.
No, you do.
You don't.
No, you do. You do. Yeah, no.
All right.
You do.
You know where that conversation is going. All right, that's it for me, man.
Yeah, that's it for me too.
I just want to give a quick shout to Lukaku sending Aspilicueta into the stands.
Great shout, Tom.
Great shout.
I don't know what Ashby was thinking, bro. Why you trying to go shoulder to shoulder with this dude?
One dude you don't go shoulder to shoulder.
No, bro. Go around this dude. Let him have the space and just fucking contain him like a bull in a china shop.
Yeah, man. He's a beast.
All right, guys. Thank you for joining us. Snacks. Go watch your fantasy Game of Thrones, bro.
Don't ever.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, just Game of Thrones, bro. Go watch freaking Trailer Park.
Loser.
Fucking.
I will.
Go watch Trailer Park.
Yo, L, you watch Trailer Park Boys, bro?
Of course I watch Trailer Park
Yo, what's
Boys.
good with Bubbles, bro? Bubbles is the greatest fucking character on TV, dude. He's the man. Fucking Coke bottle glasses. I love that, dude. I fucking love that. All right, guys.
See Snacks, you crazy, man. Keep talking your shit.
Now we're just wasting time, guys. Thank you for joining us. Obviously, if you have questions, hit us up on Facebook, Twitter, all that shit.
Comment, all that good.
Yeah, we appreciate that. And we'll catch you guys next time. Peace.
All right, Shaka's better than Herrera.